my new intro. Enjoy my new video. Here we go. Hi, happy Fur Day. It's Manifesting with Candice and Weasley with Candice and Weasley. Hello, Master Manifestors. I haven't seen you in 2 weeks. How are ya? You see me in shorts. I've been posting a lot of shorts from the past, from years ago, for new subscribers and for his new followers on his Facebook page. Right now we have over 2,000 subscribers. Yay! Thank you for subscribing. Please hit that subscribe button. And please hit the like button when you're watching my videos so I know that you're enjoying them and that I'm giving you helpful information. Right? Mwah. So this video is about manifesting in steps, especially if you're having a hard time manifesting, and for people who are new to law of assumption and law of attraction, because my channel is about both. And I have a video on how both work well together, because there are people that say, oh, I'm not into law of attraction, I'm into law of assumption, but they work well together. So watch that video, see why. Maybe I'll briefly tell you. So they work well together because when you're acting like as if you already have what you want, that's law of assumption. You're assuming that you already have what you want. That's also could be a part of law of attraction. You're acting as if you already have what you want. Video on that, acting as if you already have what you want. And then using law of attraction when you're positive and grateful for things, the more you'll get to be positive and grateful for. So that's a brief reason why they work well together. So while you're acting as if you already have what you want, be positive and grateful. Because if you have what you want, you should be positive and grateful, right? Okay, I'm gonna put him down because he's good at war, and I'll get him later. Ready? See you soon. So manifesting in steps is like manifesting in baby steps, right? They say take baby steps and then you'll eventually get there. So this is like the same thing with manifesting. Baby steps for beginners, or baby steps if you're having a hard time manifesting. And I've watched 2 people talk about manifesting steps. I have 2 law of assumption people that I watch their videos, manifesting with Kimberly and Sammy Ingram. So many people know who she is. I hear all the people talking about her. I haven't really heard anybody talk about Kimberly. I love Kimberly. She's the best personality. She's so funny. She reminds me of me a little bit. Blunt and hysterical. Blunt and hysterical. Let me move this over. There we go. Hi, I look, you see better. You like my new purple shirt? I need new shirts for the summer at work because I don't want to be wearing all my racerback shirts. Not really professional, you know. Anyway, so manifesting in steps. If you're having a hard time manifesting, it's because you're having a hard time believing that you have the desired outcome, the final results. So like you want an SP that you want to marry, but you don't even have them yet. You're not manifesting them because you can't believe you're going to marry them if you don't even have them yet, if you haven't even got text or phone calls from them yet. So start with that. Start small and then go bigger. Start with them texting you. Affirm that they're texting you, or do different techniques. You can do the 33x3 or the 369 techniques. I have videos on those too. And you're gonna write 33 times for 3 days in the 33x3. He or she is texting me. He or she is texting me. He or she is texting me. Or the 369, 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times at night. You're gonna write, he is texting me, or she is texting me, or he or she is contacting me, or he or she texts me all the time. However you want to phrase it. Start with them texting you, contacting you, or calling you all the time. So that's starting small. You're starting from the beginning, right? That's like the first step. You have an SP. The first step is contact, right? And then once they contact you, you could say, my SP really likes me. My SP really likes me. My SP really likes me. Then after that, you could say, my SP asked me out. I'm going out with my SP. So it's steps. That's what's manifesting in steps. Try different techniques. Try different affirmations. You could even do it with SATs. I have a video on SATs. Picture a scene every night in your head. First they're texting you. Or you can say an affirmation while you're doing SATs. Say in the affirmation, he or she's texting me. Picture them texting you 5 to 10 second scene in your head. And then the next step. And then the step after. But don't do this next step until you accomplish the first step, until you manifested the first step. You could do this with anything. You could do it with money. Start with $10, then go $100, and then you can say I'm making $1,000 a week. This helps people who have a hard time manifesting the bigger picture, the final results. People who can't believe that someone's just going to marry you when they don't even talk to you. You don't have to do it this way. If you're big into manifesting and you already know how to do it right, if you manifest the big things, then you could do it, the final results. It's up to you. I always say do what feels right with you. You could do robotically affirming. You could do rampaging. Check out my videos on what rampages are, what robotic affirming is. They're both very similar. Rampaging is just like saying things, affirmations out loud at the top of your head, like you're yelling yourself, and they're like more believable. And then there's robotic affirming that you're just constantly saying the same affirmations over and over and over again. Do what works for you. While you're doing them in steps, robotically affirm, rampage, affirm in the morning and night, whatever. Do what works for you. With law of assumption or any techniques or any affirmations, do whatever feels right with you. The law of attraction works by being positive and grateful and not complaining. They work together. So when you're saying your affirmations, don't be negative or think about you not having it, or don't think about the lack of not having it, because then that's all being negative, and then you won't have what you want. That's going to be law of attraction or law of assumption. Law of attraction, if you're being negative, then you're going to get negative things. You're not going to get what you want. Being negative with law of assumption, then you're not acting like you already have that thing. In 2 weeks, I'm going to do a video on why your affirmations are not working. I have a playlist on believing. Some people say you don't have to believe. Check out my video. Let me explain why you have to believe. Some people might not start off believing, but then eventually it gets ingrained to your head that you start to believe. And law of assumption is assuming that you have what you want, acting as if you have what you want. That's believing. That's not having doubts. So yes, you should believe. Rhonda Byrne, the law of attraction expert, says you have to believe. Bob Proctor, rest in peace Bob Proctor, says you have to believe. Them two are into law of attraction. So law of assumption, there are some coaches that say that you don't have to believe. But then sometimes they contradict themselves because they said that you eventually believe and that you can't doubt. But then doubting is the opposite of believing. Does that make any sense? So that's why you should be manifesting in steps, because you're not believing the bigger picture. Manifesting in steps, you'll believe it more. You believe they're going to text you. You believe then they're going to start liking you once you're talking to them. You're going to believe they're going to ask you out once you know they like you. You get hints that they're going to like you. So you can do this for anything. Like I said, SP, money, even losing weight. So that's what I'm doing. When I kept saying I'm 140 pounds above my ideal weight, it's kind of hard to believe. I believe I will get there, but I don't believe that I'm 140 pounds now. By believing that I'm going to get there, and by saying an affirmation in steps, I'm losing weight. So what I say is, and I've said it in other videos, is every day I get slimmer and slimmer. That's in steps. By saying every day I'm getting slimmer and slimmer, I am. Then eventually I'll get to the 140 pounds. Saying I'm 140 pounds now, I know that's not going to happen tomorrow. So when you're manifesting in steps with losing weight, say every day I'm getting slimmer and slimmer. You might think you're not acting as if, but you are acting as if. You're acting as if you're losing weight every day, and that eventually you're going to get what you want. You don't have to act as if you have what you want with the end result all the time, especially if you're having a hard time believing the final results, especially if you're a beginner to law of attraction, law of assumption, and manifesting. I'm not even a beginner, but some things works better in steps because some things could be hard to believe. See, this is why I like myself as a coach. I'm honest. I don't make shit up. I feel like some people just make shit up. I'm going to do a video on that too. Be careful who you trust, especially people who are money hungry. I don't even ask for money. I mean, I don't have enough subscribers yet to do that. And I haven't really even tried to manifest getting more subscribers. But thank you for me having over 2,000 subscribers. I feel like little, I'm getting there. I'm focusing on other things more now. I'm not really focusing on YouTube. So that's another proof that I'm here to help people. And when I do get lots of subscribers where I'm going to start charging people, I'm not going to be greedy and charge them so much money. I feel like, why should you really be charging so much money to people? I have these videos to help you. I feel like I don't really need to be charging you when you could just be watching different videos, do your own research about so many other people. So yeah, I'll do a video on that. Like I said with me, there are times that I didn't even manifest in steps and I got what I wanted. Now I'm doing the losing weight in steps, and that's helping. Do what works for you. Sometimes manifesting in steps could work for one thing, and then thinking about the big picture can manifest other things. And be too big for you to believe that it's going to manifest right away. So do it in steps. I've manifested things. Check out my how-to playlist without even using affirmations. I got Weasley just by doing the 33 by 3, and that was it. And I did the end result. I said 33 times for 3 days, I manifested my perfect cat. Or I manifested my dream cat. I always forget what it is. Basically, a lot of things that I manifested weren't even in steps or with affirmations. I think I want to do a video on that too. It doesn't always have to be about affirmations, but affirmations do work. But I'm going to do a video next week on why they're not working for you. Even though they work, they do work, because I've done general affirmations that work, and I'm manifesting in steps with losing weight by saying every day I get some syrup, and I am losing weight. So they work. And I've said in other videos, and I'm going to say next week when I'm looking for parking, saying affirmations, they work. Anyway, so I have 2 videos, what type of affirmations you should be using and how to use affirmations correctly. So I am more about general affirmations or affirmations, like, isn't it wonderful, something marvelous is happening to me now. And the more you say that every day, the more wonderful things will happen. And wonderful things can happen in steps that way too. But I say you could be specific when saying affirmations, but not to do it for too long. And this is why I'm going to do a video on why your affirmations aren't working. Some assumption coaches are about persisting, and keeps doing affirmations until you get what you want. You could do that, like I said, whatever works for you. If it works for you, then do it. But I realize with myself, if I keep saying too many affirmations at once or affirming too much, things don't work out for me. That's why I'm going to do a video next week. Why specifically affirmations aren't working for people. So when you're doing these in steps, you could say he keeps texting me until he does it. And then you do the next step and the next step. This is why it's good to manifest and say affirmations in steps. Also, because you're not saying forever he's going to marry me. You keep doing that and doing that. And you could be doing it for months and months, and then you're going to drain yourself, and then you start not believing because it's not happening. Because you're not believing enough. So that's why it's also good to do it in steps, and at least the steps are quicker, and then you're not doing it for so long. General affirmations, which also called umbrella affirmations. Like, I always get what I want. I manifest whatever I want. I'm always manifesting what I want. I'm a master manifestor. Those are umbrella or general affirmations. Do what works for you. Be general or be specific. General usually works with me. Some specific things work with me too. We'll get more into that in my next video. Manifest in steps if it's hard for you to believe the end result. Hi, Weasel! Because manifesting steps is still acting as if something's happening. You're just manifesting different steps. You're acting like they're texting you already. That's an end result for texting. Your end result is you want to marry them. Or if you don't want to get married, then we'll just be with them. You'll eventually get there. For people who will propose and get what they want by manifesting big right away, the end result, then good for you. Do it. Oh, looks good. I said that more than once. The way I'm looking at me now, let's see what I edited. So manifest in steps. So after the texting, if you say they like you, that's the end result for that. You're acting as if they like you. And eventually you get to the end. Capiche? So give this video a thumbs up, hit that bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. It's always every other Friday anyway. Sometimes I'll do 2 Fridays in a row. So let's get Weasley. I'll be back. I'm coming. We're back. So have a good weekend. We'll see you in 2 weeks. I'm going to post a video called Why Your Affirmations Aren't Working. They do work, but there are reasons why yours aren't working for you, why you're not manifesting what you want. And that's a good reason to why I made this video, because manifesting in steps can manifest faster. Or help you manifest if you're hard to manifest. So we'll see you in 2 weeks, and we'll see you in shorts and old shorts of Weasley. A happy fur day and have a good weekend. Bye!